All right, so in this video, I'm going to encourage you to focus on growing your skills, not only in front of the camera, but also in the kind of the back office. I've already mentioned that all of us have access to amazing video equipment, starting with our cell phones. And so at the very least, your cell phone, your iPad, if you have an old digital camcorder, any one of those will work. I do recommend you put it on a tripod, even if you're talking about or thinking about sitting at a table and talking like a talking head, kind of like I'm standing, but put your camera on a tripod beyond the table that you're sitting at, and you can always zoom in to focus a little bit better, but you want to make sure that that tripod isn't touching the table. If you bump the table, you don't want the camera to be jostled. And by having a tripod as opposed to holding the phone or camera in your hand is going to be a much more pleasurable experience for the viewer. Second thing I would encourage you to get better at and to start practicing is the stuff that kind of goes on in the back office when you're using YouTube. Your editing, at the very least, we're going to trim the things off the beginning of the video, maybe the false starts. Maybe you stammer and stutter a little bit over your name. By the way, I'm Scott. And at the end of your video, oftentimes it will end when you're using with your phone, or you're using your phone, is you look away from the camera and you're clicking a button on the screen. We can trim that off. It's very easy to do. You can do it right in your phone editing software. You can even do it on YouTube after you load the video. Once your video is uploaded to YouTube, there's a period of time where the video is being rendered and brought up to the proper resolution by YouTube. I would suggest you upload the video as private, give it a little bit of time for YouTube to do their magic, and then you can edit the end and the beginning and even in some cases some other things within the video right within the YouTube editor. Now, where is the YouTube editor, you ask? Well, there's kind of a back office on YouTube that is called the YouTube Studio. If it's on your phone, you access it through a second app that you download. That app is free, and you log in just as if you're logging into YouTube, and there you can find lots of tools. Some of the best tools are the analytic tools that tell you how many people are watching your videos overall, your whole suite of videos. How long are they watching? If people watch for a very short time and click away, there are lessons to be learned from that. Perhaps you're putting in way too many long pauses, or maybe you begin talking about things that don't deliver on the promise that was in the thumbnail or the title. We want to be sure that we clean all that up and tighten all that up before we put our videos live for our viewers to watch. Again, some of that can be done right within the tools within the YouTube Studio. If you're going to be using your laptop or a desktop computer to log into the studio, you actually have more tools. And so if you do have a laptop or a desktop computer, I would encourage you to try that, to log into the YouTube Studio. How do you get there? Well, right within YouTube in the upper right-hand corner, if you're logged into your YouTube account, you click on the little icon in the upper right-hand corner. Now, maybe your initials, maybe you've uploaded your picture or some sort of an icon. You can see in my videos, I have my little logo, the Our Growth Rings logo, OGR. I click on that, and a menu opens up, and one of the options near the top is YouTube Studios. And that will open that app or that website for you, and you can then go and explore and learn all kinds of things. Now, that said, you do want to avoid the analysis paralysis that can kick in. There's actually way too much stuff there for us to understand. But look around. There's some valuable things to learn, as I mentioned, such as viewer watch time, and you can also respond to comments right there. You don't have to go search throughout your videos to see if you've received comments. They'll all be in one area listed as comments. You can even sort those comments by ones that include questions. If you want to make sure you're answering questions from your viewers, you can sort through the ones that you've already commented on. You can just hide those to make sure that you're addressing your viewers. So I would suggest that we tighten all this up. We get used to using those tools and learning some things from that. And that is another way that we can make our experience for our viewers even better. Thanks for watching. There's more to come, and make it a great day.